Hey everybody, what's going on? What's hot? What's hip? What's happening? What's shaking on your Thursday night? I hope you're having a good Thursday. Yeah, it's a good Thursday. Yeah. So, like, what the hell happened there? So tonight I'm going to tell you about no show prep because I haven't done any show prep. We have a long and storied history here on the Tom Gulley Show of no show prep. We've done show prep for the last, I don't know, 7 or 8 months, but we didn't do it today. From now on, we'll be on Monday. Instead of 7 p.m. Eastern, we'll be on at 8 p.m. Eastern. And we'll be on Tuesday. Instead of 7 p.m. Eastern, we'll be on at 8 p.m. Eastern. Wednesday, we won't be on, because Replayables is on at 8 p.m. Eastern, and I don't roll like that. I know some people do, but I don't. But then on Thursday, we'll be on 8 p.m. Eastern instead of 7 p.m. Eastern. And then on Friday, yeah, we won't be on, because there's another Replayables on that night. And even though it's not a school night, if you think I'm waiting until those guys are done drinking to do a show, it's not going to work out very well. And then on Sundays at 1 p.m. Eastern, we'll have our watch party. And I think this week's watch party is going to be a documentary from the Why We Fight series from World War II by Frank Capra, the director of It's a Wonderful Life, and Mr. Smith Goes to Town, and Mr. Deeds Goes to Washington. Mr. Deeds Goes to Town, Mr. Smith Goes to Washington, and what's the other one? It Happened One Night. So that's what's going on. Because I can't get back from the other side of Dallas in time to do the normal show time. I just can't. So that's what's going on. And we did no show prep. So ask me anything. Let's see here. Gully World Order. Loving that. People saying hi. We do have the most cheerful chat room on the internet. It is verified by independent sources. Smiles, everyone. Smiles. My best Mr. Rourke voice. The chef is in the house. Good to see you, Randy. Ronald Bateman. He has been to the condo for Bushmills. Gully heads, Gullerinos, flock of seagulls. Assemble. I love the assemble thing. It's one of my favorite things that you guys came up with. Steffi Lindley says, Thirsty Thursday, almost Friday. It's Friday, bitches. Anyway, Ronald's being saluted by Karen Garvey. Most cheerful chat room on the internet. Reverend Wild Bill says, your cut looks good. Yeah, it did. I did a good job with it this time, I think. I really did. I outdid myself. I think I got it down now. I think I've got it, you know. People saying hi. We need to chip in and get a gully copter. Well, you know, I think before that we need a gully signal, like the bat signal. You just shine it on a cloud. Where gully goes, we all go. Well, thank you. See gullies assemble. The Late Show with Tom Gulley. Boy, I tell you what. I used to host a show on Friday and Saturday nights on a big, powerful radio station. It was called The Show. I've played audio from it many times on here, and that was an ass whip. Staying up that late and doing that show. Let's see. As she says, I'll throw in a gully signal. Better yet, a gully blimp. Yes. Well, you know, I did put my Cafe Press Store URL up on the website now, so at least you can get to it, but man, don't buy anything. They inflated all my prices. I went and saw where they had like, I would put $1 or $2 or $3 more on all this stuff, and they like raised everything. I mean, every single thing in the store by 25% or more. And it was on a percentage basis. And I'm like, why did you do that? Well, you'll have to read the forums. I don't know really why they... You know. I said, you know, that's really uncalled for. You guys didn't have a plan. You didn't think about it. You didn't professionally address the situation. And she said, well, I understand sometimes you do no show prep. And I said, you can burn in Hades, Pam. How sad is it that I remember her name? How sad is that? Let's see. Oh, Karen Garvey's got a great idea. The Gulley Mobile. Yeah, to the Gulley Mobile. There will be a new Gulley Mobile, not this weekend, but next weekend. Stephanie Lindley says Gulley amphibious tank so we can go anywhere. Amphibious tank with booster rockets so it can go flying. Rim Wubble says $14 clock goes to a $75 clock. Went up a little bit. I think that $75 clock was actually there were two choices of clocks. One was $35, one was $14. They may have gotten rid of the $14 one. I don't know. I got to get in there and look at it this weekend, which I'm dying to do. I'm dying to spend more time recreating something that was working perfectly well for years. Karen Garvey says, can Pam please take the place of Karen? Man, it would be great if she could. Pam. Hello, Pam. So, let me tell you about no show prep. While Bill remembers this, Steffi Lindley may remember. I used to just come on and I had no show prep whatsoever. Bigot. I want a $300 clock. Well, you're more than happy to pay $300 for the $75 one we have available. But I will reset all those prices to just $1 or $2 above what they charge, the base price of it. I don't know. Maybe it'll still be too much. I don't know. And then it'll be Hello Vistaprint, a large boat, the SS Galumbo. Did someone say Galumbo? Did somebody say Galumbo? Wild Bill says no prep shows. Now that was the fun days. Yeah, that's when all the people called in for a couch and all that. But turn on your gifted memberships. The instructions are right there. They're just about to go off the screen, but they'll come back. And people like Bigga could conceivably get a free membership to the Tom Gulley Show, and that allows you entrance into our Sunday movie watch party. Galumbo. Everybody loves Galumbo. But then again, everybody loves Tom Gulley Ice Cream Man. And everybody loves Tom Gulley Dennis Bergkamp. And everybody loves Tom Gulley GI Holding Pervitine. And everybody loves Tom Gulley Incredible Hulk. And everybody really loves nostalgic Tom Gulley hosting an old show. But what they really love is scary Tom Gulley Scarlet Witch. That's what they really love. Doctorn says, thank Odin. I spelled it right. Odin's beard. And our good friend Toby McGroby says, hello, Toby, the Tobster, the Tobinator, the Toberino, Comrade Toboff. Good to see you. Good to see you. We are drinking the lovely cherry Coca-Cola Zero Sugar. How about that? Mm-hmm. Oh. There's Wild Bill. I'm here for the couch. How much is the couch with shipping and handling? Okay. The current cost of the couch is now $79,000. I will not show you the couch. I will not deliver the couch. When you pay through PayPal the $79,000, you will pay the cost of shipping and handling. I don't know where these people all live. Let me see here. I love peanut butter. Tom Gulley time. Peanut butter time. Peanut butter Johnny with a baseball bat. Peanut butter Johnny. Peanut butter Johnny. Peanut butter Johnny. I'm a Dr. Pepper man myself, says Lucas. Oh, I know that. Lucas, you and your ilk all love Dr. Pepper, which I do too. In fact, most of the soda in my fridge is Dr. Pepper based. It's all the zero drinks, but it's Dr. Pepper cream soda zero, and it's Dr. Pepper strawberries and cream zero. That was such a satisfying hello. Ha ha, I love it. Ha ha, huzzah, huzzah. I guess I should just go ahead and... Yes, yum. Based Dr. Pepper, yes. Let's see here. Can you describe the condition of... I will not describe the couch to you. I will not show you a picture of the couch. Although, some have said that the couch is covered in ropey strands of DNA, and the only areas not covered in said ropey strands of DNA are in the shape of your mother. Just like an outline of... Some have said. I cannot confirm or deny the truth. You may, however, keep any loose change found in the cushions of the couch. So there you are. Well, you can't really get the gesture, but it's a grandiose gesture. It really is. It's a very grandiose gesture. I don't know what's happened. I've been meaning to look into what happened at the Hackverse. I don't know what happened there. I don't know what happened with anything. I'm busy all day. I don't have time for that frivolity anymore, unfortunately. I have to catch up on weekends. Toby McGrovey says, I can finally join the Dr. Pepper party. My girlfriend just told me her store has Dr. Pepper Strawberry and Cream. I'll have one for the next show. It's addictive, man. It's a good thing. Diana O'Brien has got face palm there. Is that face palm? I can't tell. Let me see. I think it is. I think it is the... But I don't know for sure. Red Wild Bill says, and the pay phones are open. Dude, would you stop it? You take all the joy out of me announcing that phone lines are open. You just gotta keep pushing it. You just won't let it be. You just won't let me have some fun doing my own show. You might as well work for YouTube at this point. Damn you, Wild Bill. Damn you. Damn you. I hope some of you had time to go see Trevor Garner's show again. How do you have a girl flash her, and that wasn't a flash. A flash is zip, zip. That was a out and out. You still only get like 20 people watch, or 14 or whatever. How do you do that? How does that happen? There should be a couple grand of tatas. Ta-ta. Yeah, because when you see him, you go, ta-ta, I'm out of here. Karen Garvey says, Rev Wild Bill's the original lovable troll. If you say so. Hey, Reverend Wild Bill. Daggone it. This computer's not really cooperating all that well today, I'll tell you that. Because I've been sitting here, even before Mr. You-Know-Who said the lines are open, and I've opened up the software, and it's just sitting there spinning and spinning. And I'm going to let it. I'm not restarting. I'm just going to wait. Oh, dreary me, says Diana. Oh, dreary me. Oh, just as I said that, it springs into action. Skype's got a bad habit of not giving you the option to update the software. It just, when you open it, it updates. So you expect it to just open and it sit there and it's making updates, and you're just like, what the... Why would you... More people saying hi. The most cheerful chat room on the internet, as verified by independent sources. And by the way, you can like, share, subscribe, retweet, notification, all that free stuff. Please do all the free stuff to pay homage and praise to the almighty algorithm. The almighty algorithm. Or we got super chats, but open up those gifted memberships, please. What do we got? What's our formulation tonight? We have 14 people watching on YouTube. We have 9 watching on X, formerly known as Twitter. Hello, Twitter folks. We love you so much. We do. Flash and shake. There was no shake. There was no flash. It was just... And in back they went into the Molly Hatchet tank top or whatever the hell she was wearing. Hugh says, "Oh, hey, Tom. Oh, hey, Hugh." Al Gore rhythm. Phone lines are open at 972-994-6822. And don't call Mr. Smarty Pants right off the bat. Give me a couple of minutes. Let somebody else have a turn. And then when nobody else calls, you can call. Call whenever you want. What the hell do I care? I'm just trying to make it to 8 o'clock my time so I can get some food and go to sleep. Very tired. There was no fun in them bags. Maybe back in the day. I'll give her that. Maybe back in the day. But, we had to hear tales of sadness and woe. It's just that stripper mentality of everything's fun and everything's going great, and then, well, I was supposed to get him back, but child services said, "Oh God, don't tell that story. Please don't tell that story. I don't want to hear that story. Please don't tell that story." But for those of you interested, 1 hour, 15 minutes, 33 seconds into the last edition of Trevor's Happy Hour. It's where you can be mollified by. How are you not shut down on YouTube for that? I play 14 seconds of the Banana Splits theme song, and they're giving me a copyright strike. But you show off a couple others. Nobody does nothing. Not a thing. Just wait about 5 minutes. Just give me 5 minutes. Just give me 5 minutes to prepare. 972-994-6822. That's the number to call. Yeah, and Twitter people, feel free to call the number with the phrase that pays, because Twitter has forbade StreamYard from getting your comments into our chat room. I feel you're being silenced. And I'm against it, frankly. I don't think it's cricket. I simply don't think it's cricket at all. I don't think it's cricket at all. So, what else? What other... Oh, hey, wait a minute. Here you go. This is it. I can tell those phone lines are blowing up over there. Doubt I could even get through if I did call Mr. Popular over there. Well, that's... Hey, if the same people call every time, people just figure they can't. So that's what I'm trying to encourage people who've never called to call in. Her fun bags turned into meh bags, kind of. Steffi Lindley says, "I can't call in. I'm waiting for my new phone to be delivered. It was supposed to come today. I'm on my Wi-Fi phone at the moment. Why can't you call with a Wi-Fi phone? Why wouldn't you be able to? I mean, I don't understand why. It seems like there's. I don't know what that means. So I'll take your word for it. Or just nobody can call. I just don't. We didn't do any show prep. I don't even know. In the old days, I had a big desk with lots of drawers in it, and I have this new age desk that's made like a steel frame, and there's no drawers at all. There's just like a couple shelf type things over here, and they're low, and so I don't have. I used to have drawers I could open and all sorts of interesting artifacts. Right now, all I have is I got a couple things. I've shown this one before. This is my soccer pen and pencil holder, combining my two favorite activities. And this, mind you, wrap this back up. I just screwed it up big time. I had it all neatly wrapped up. These are my fancy hot shot on the big radio station headphones. Oh, yeah. Don't kid yourself, champion. Oh, no, it's all screwed up. This is my adapter, because normally you guys are used to the little tiny thing there. But at the big radio station, you have to have one like this. And sometimes big fancy radio people would show up and they will have forgotten or lost their adapter. And I had a bunch of spare adapters. So I would always give them one. Even though most of them were jerks. And then I'd say, just keep it. Just please keep it. It's, oh man, there's dust all over that. Look at that. Would you look at that? Would you look at that? I guess this is kind of interesting. It may not be to you, but it's kind of interesting. It's certainly very fancy. It's super fancy. Okay, so have any of you heard of a Mont Blanc pen? Very expensive pens. Fountain pens. And other kinds of pens. Well, this is a Mont Blanc pen. And there, because I'm super creative, these guys, they're usually black. These guys got me an orange one because I'm so creative. They said, you're way crazy, zany. Crazy man. But it comes in this case here. And then, here's how fancy this pen is. It has a service guide. And this service guide is many pages. Now, to be fair, I think it's in 4 different languages. Oh, God, it's more than that. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different languages. And it looks like there's German, English, French, Spanish. Oh, and then Japanese and Chinese. Die Welt von Mont Blanc. In einer Zeit der rasenden Beschleunigung brauchen wir Dinge, die uns die eigentlichen Werte. Oh, the world of Mont Blanc. In a world where the pace of life has become ever faster, we need things to remind us about what life is really all about. To remind us of the meaning of friendship, of the uniqueness of each individual. We need something to give us back our time. Time to reflect, time to read, time to write letters, time to travel, or simply to look at a picture, at the scenery, at a child. Time for beauty, time for feelings, time for things which really matter. Mont Blanc wishes to make a contribution to this outlook on life. That is what our philosophy and all the products which today comprise the world of Mont Blanc stand for. This applies to writing instruments which establish the reputation of the Mont Blanc name, the desk accessories, the handmade paper, the leather goods, the jewelry products, the watches, the eyewear. Yeah, Mont Blanc. It's hoity and toity. It's made for muckety and muck. All right, put that away. I don't think I've ever used this damn pen, and I got it 22 years ago. And the people that gave it to me, man, they really thought they were awesome for doing that. Let's see. I would never call this ragtag show. You could always put your shoe on your head. Oh, yeah. Remember that guy that kept calling in asking me to put my shoe on my head? And then I did. I can't right now because I'm barefoot. Specky the speculum is in that closet right there in a box, deep inside the stacks of boxes. But Specky was cool. And Wild Bill sent me the things to make Specky. Well, he didn't send me the speculum, but he sent me the googly eyes and the mohawk. Specky needs to make a return to the show. Oh, God, if I get in that closet, I'll pull him out. It's not on phone service. I can only call people on Facebook Messenger. All right. I'd call, but I'm afeared it'd be a lackluster conversation at best on my part. Yeah. Like I'm setting a new standard here. Call him, Hugh. Toby says, do the headphones you guys use on the air still hurt your hearing, or has it gotten better? No, it doesn't. They've never hurt the hearing. Everybody has really good headphones on the air, and you have volume control. You can make go up now. And the sound is super good because you got an amazing microphone, and it's coming through a very modulated signal. So Karen Garvey says, I was just distracted for 5 minutes. Did Tom just show his soccer coffee mug pencil holder? It's not a mug, but it's a pencil holder. I'm a pen nerd. That's awesome. It is pretty awesome, I must admit. When do you have to take the pen in for an oil change? Every 5,000 characters. Never quite understood that they were called fountain men's pens. Well, this one is not technically a fountain pen in the Mont Blanc sets. It has a roller point on it, but it has liquid pen ink, not the more solid kind. It's fancy. It's the way the ink feeds. It really is a pretty awesome pen. Because it's pressurized a bit? I don't think that it is. I'm enjoying seeing what's inside Tom's drawers. Hey, honey, that's an aerial photograph. Julian's laughing. Reverend says, I have a Charlie Chaplin fountain pen I use. That sounds actually pretty cool, pretty valuable. Karen Garvey says, professional artists own the Mont Blanc. Before I die, I want to conquer portraits, and in 20 years, own a Mont Blanc. They're pricey. The doctrine says, next soda is on me, Tom. Let's go. Stephanie, people saying hi. Thank you for the $2, by the way, Doc Torrent. Very generous. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Diana Bryan says, just don't reveal Specky for Pete's sake, Tom. Yeah, Specky. You know what really needs to make a return to the show, and I don't have any of this stuff to do it anymore. My evil twin, Percival, needs to come back and host the show for a day. Just don't reveal Specky. Yeah, Specky. It's an actual speculum. For those of you who don't know what a speculum is, better look that sucker up. Fountain pens have a reservoir of ink that flows down to the tip. Well, if you hold them right. I wonder if that Mont Blanc even still writes. Hold on a second. I wonder if it even writes. I've never really... Sadly, it's a pen that's so nice that I don't really want to, do anything with it. Like I don't want to put it in my pocket and lose it, and I don't want to... Oh, God. How does this thing get wedged back in here? Is it like that? Is that the way it does it? Okay, cool. I know how to do it now. All right, let's see here if this sucker even writes anymore. Oh, is it twist? Yeah, twist. Okay, let's just see. I'll be damned. Wow, that is a nice. That's a nice hold. That's a nice feel. And yeah, it still writes. Man, oh man. Let me see here. I somewhat desecrated the pen because I placed it, stop that. on the piece of paper that has what's her name pulling out her whatchamajiggies. But still, I'll be damned. 22 years and I've never this may be the first time I've ever written with this damn pen. It's hard to say. Come on. Get back in the slot there. Come on, buddy. Come on, Jackson. Oh, you hunk of junk. And then I have to show you this. It's got its own like velvet, like, oh, come on. Here we go. Here we go. How do I get this to, hold on a second here. Hold on just a minute. All right. How do I make that show properly? All right, there it is. It's in its own velvet, like, there. See that? You can see it for a second. See that velvety stuff there? It's in there, velvety. Whoa, boy, look at that. Okay, so that's the top. And I don't even know why I have this separated out. I have a cross pen that's super awesome, and it was expensive. I mean, it's I don't know, probably a $75 pen, which is a lot for a pen, but this is probably hundreds of dollars. The cross one I don't mind using and taking and clipping to my pocket and all that other stuff. The Mont Blanc, I'm sorry, I just won't do that. SG Fanboy says he has a few solid copper pens. That's pretty good. Tisk, tisk, says Toby McGrovey. There once was a doctor from Temecula who had a collection of specula. Steffi Lindsay says, oh, yes, Percival has a nice accent. Just a bit evil. Yes, Percival is just slightly evil. Total, unmitigated human evil. Not evil, evil. Does it write upside down in space? I don't know. I have to go to space and find out. You called the pen Jackson. Yeah, I call a lot of things Jackson, Karen. Hey Jackson, what? That's a '40s phrase. It's you would call a random dude, instead of bro, you'd call him Jackson. How did the ink not dry out? Well, of course, it's Mont Blanc pen. The ink is made from the tears of baby seals. I don't know how they do that. What you cross the pen with? Very funny. Very funny. Very funny. Weisenheimer. Karen Garvey says, I can't get a fountain pen to work to save my life. Fountain pens, true fountain pens are messy, and I don't really like them. But that I like. Cross is a good work pen. I always carried one when I was on patrol. Yeah, Cross is a very good work pen. And my Cross pen, because a lot of Cross pens are very thin and kind of ornate. Mine is almost Mont Blanc-y. It's a real thick pen and short, and you pull it to make the pen part come out of it. But I need some replacement cartridges for it, so... Hugh says, I have a pretty nice Bic with chew marks on the cap. Is a cross pen a fountain pen? It can be. Most of them aren't, though. Cross pen's got a good feel to it as well. That Mont Blanc really has a nice feel to it. It really, really does. That was pretty good, Hugh. I have the Twistiflex by Spidell, and I appreciate this thing more every day. What movie? What movie? Most are ballpoint pens, the cross pens, yes. Most of them. The Wolf says, man, you are on late. I was watching Dave Chappelle interview by Lipton on the Actors Studio. And now the 5 questions asked by legendary Bernard Puvy Salfert-Pivot. When God calls you, what will you say? What is your most favorite word? All this. James Lipton. He's very droll, James. Well, he was. I don't think he's with us anymore. Toby McGrovey says, I switched the insides of my nice gel pens with a cheapie and a good clicker because people would always accidentally walk away with them otherwise. Some people suck. Well, I have, and I can show you one. I currently use the Zebra F301 stainless steel pen. That's my work pen right now. Hey, Wolf, people saying hi. Percival puts the heebie-jeebies upon me. Yes, Percival, my evil twin. Evil! Evil! The Wolf. Dave Chappelle was great on Actors Studio. Julian Zeta says, why do banks have to put their pens on change? If you're going to steal, just take the money, not a pen. Wolf saying hi. SG says, I don't let people use my pen under any circumstances. Neither do I, SG. Those are my magic wands. If somebody uses my pen, I go, keep it. What? I'm just using it for... Yeah, well, I'm a freaking professional writer. So, yeah. Yeah. Hold on a second. God damn it! I'll tell you what. You hunk of unmitigated Yeah. That's great. I'm going to tell you something. Don't ever go to Guitar Center for any reason. Don't ever give them a penny of your money. This is the third absolute hunk of dung mic stand I bought from them. And I've had this one for quite some time. It's not like I bought one ages ago and it was great. Worked fine. And then I bought another one, stripped out immediately. Another one, stripped out immediately. And then this one, stripped out immediately. So I have to prop this piece of crap up when I use it on the show. And for only the second time ever, I bumped it when I was going to get, so I could show you this hunk of crap, which is actually a cool thing. This is the Zebra stainless steel F301 pen. But Garage Center, I encourage all of you. Guitar Center, not Garage Center. What am I saying? Go to the Guitar Center page on Facebook and just give them the lowest rating you can. Go to their Google page, give them the lowest rating you can, and just say, you guys sell junk. You sell junk. And it's not like I didn't walk in there and ask the guy, I need this kind of mic stand with a boom, and money's no object. Whichever one, and, oh, this is the one you should use. It's really great. Ass wipes. Just junk. Junk. Absolute junk. And anything else you buy there, like this, is probably likely to be junk, and they are going to hammer you for it. Not like they're giving you a deal over there. Sweetwater charges a lot, but their stuff is good. It actually works. Hold on, I got to put this pen back or I'll forget it tomorrow. It's stainless steel. It's stainless. It's got a nice, it's not super long, and it's got a real nice, and also I can go to Guitar Center and pop it into somebody's neck. I just barely touched this damn thing, too. Wolf feels don't let anybody touch his food. Doopadoo says, my husband's a writer, you writers in your pens. I get it. Yeah, it's my magic wand. I don't know. FG fanboys say, I take it away personally when they're stolen. Yeah, people that walk away with pens are like people that walk away with lighters. They're just, come on, man. I used to love my Parker pen. I left it at work, and by God, somebody pinched it. Parker pens are really good pens. Parker's a damn fan. What happened? Did Arsenal just lose? Arsenal don't play again until like August. Goat Scroats laughing at the misery of others. That's really nice. That's not Turkatron. It's just Goat Scroat. There's a variety of people in the Pot Awful cult that have TVs as heads in yellow suits. And Goat Scroat is one of them. How you doing, Goat Scroat? Nice to see you here. SG Fanboy says, was that the pencil holder? No. It was my thing. That was fun. All right, I'm closing the phone lines for that. That was fun. You guys are having a little too much fun at my expense. It's getting old. Great stuff. Go to Sweetwater. Yes. The Wolf says, I just got a $50 boom that hooks up to the table edge from Amazon. I'm not buying anything unless it's from Sweetwater because my nephew works there, and I'm going to have him set me up. Ronald J. Bateman says, I'm a huge fan of Hercules stands. Amazon will ship them for free. I don't know what that is. Tony McGrovey says, Zebra STST F301. I'll remember that. I have to have one now. I'm weird. Yeah, they're really good. SG Fanboy says, Toby, I like the Zebra pens too. The Zebra pens are friggin' incredible. And they're not crazy expensive when you compare them to like a Bic or something. Ronald Bateman says, I have had no problems with Hercules, and believe me when I say I feel your pain when it comes to crap mic stands. Yeah, there's just no reason for it. How does it strip out that fast? You use it one time, and you don't even move it up until you set it one time. I do need to get one of those clamp kind, though. That's for damn sure. With the springs that you can move it and it'll stay in one place and all that stuff. The Wolf says, I have a Parker pen and a gold trim cross I got for a sales award. Yeah, Parkers are good. Parkers are really good pens. I do have to say that. Jam it in somebody's neck. Have a John Wick moment. A pencil. He's not the boogeyman. He's the man you call to kill the boogeyman. So it's surgical stainless steel. I don't know if it's surgical. I know it's stainless steel. It might be. I don't know. I don't know what the difference is. Toby McGrovey says, definitely getting one then, SG. I'm stuck with Bic Gelosity. Their clips. Yeah, those Bic ones, it's too bad, too, because that Gelosity makes a nice write. But the clip, you pull it out of your pocket and it snaps off. There's no give whatsoever. You can actually get deals on boxes of the Zebra pens on Amazon. And I would recommend getting 10 of them because you're going to love them. And if you're like me, you're going to want to give them to people because they're so cool. They're a nice thing to give somebody because it's steel. You're giving them steel, Don't try to take your tactical pen on a plane. No. Immediately. Let's see. They break off immediately, I guess is what Toby's trying to say. Doopa-doopa-doo. Karen Garvey says, I haven't watched a John Wick film yet. Oh, Karen Garvey, you are so missing out. You are so missing out. The John Wick movies are great. They really are. I'm opening the phone lines back up. I closed them in a fit of pique, and now I'm opening them back up. Hey, tonight, Killing It with the Ables. It may be called Killing with the Ables, but I'm going to call Killing It with the Ables. It's supposed to come on at 9:30 Eastern Time. I will bet anyone here $1 million billion dollars that it will not. Because Gen X Shawnee is in charge of that, and he can't be bothered. Oh, my God, there's a ton of comments I haven't read here. Oh, my. That's sweet water. Oh, that's sweet water. Oh, it's Hercules mic stands. Okay, I'll look into it. Reverend Wild Bill said, you shut down the phone lines, be that way. And I was being patient. Well, they're opening back up right now. Not to make this an ad for Hercules, but they are the clamp variety. I bought a bunch 4 years ago, and I still use them every day in my studio. Baba Yaga. Baba Yaga. I can't. You're close. I think it's in there somewhere. I have all the John Wick movies. I don't have the last one. The Wolf says, I slapped a blue mic on the end of that boom. I don't know if you remember my setup. I do remember your setup. But you know what I really remember? I remember the wall of media. My big idea, design copper pens, take like 300 different refills. Yeah, there's a lot of ones for the cross. There's a lot of refills for good pens. Karen Garvey says, Reverend Wild Bill, I don't get into the BF live chat room, but I can listen. So glad to see you there. Spread the Tom Gulley Show wherever we go. The wall of the phone lines are open at 972-994-6822. They're open. By the way, the first call is normally a screw up on the part of Skype. So, yeah, I actually did kind of rock it with this haircut. I did. The Wolf says, I keep getting those guys making fun of the younger version of Harry Carey. I don't know what that means, but Harry Carey. Bye, we've got some Cub fans in Lake Geneva, Wisconsin. God, I can't do him without. Okay, it's going to screw up the thing. I'm trying. What the now Skype's telling me it's changed all these things. Camera device changed to Logitech webcam. Microphone device changed to on-air combo. Oh, I've got a echo again, caller.
That's on your end, dude.
Mm-mm.
Right, on this end, I ain't changed a thing over here.
Well, so you say. Let's ask ourselves who might be a little better with computers between the two of us.
My son.
No, I'm afraid I waste your son. I'm sorry.
No, not Skylar. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
No.
Where can I listen to his show?
It has nothing to do about show.
Yes, it does.
You were talking technology.
What do you think this show gets done on?
Anybody can sit behind the mic and talk.
Even
I do that.
You think this show gets done on sticks and twigs?
It sounds like it does.
Well, not technologically, it doesn't.
Well, you know, what can I say?
Do you know what I do all day, every day?
Do you really want me to tell you what I think you do every day, every day?
I didn't say that. I asked you if you did, and I know you do.
I know what you do every day.
I do a little bit with computers. Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Tiny bit.
Yes.
Now, do you really hear an echo, though, all kidding aside?
It's not bad. I don't even notice it anymore.
Because, I mean, I'll be honest, I haven't, nothing has changed over here. Mine's turned off.
I know.
And I'm on the phone with you. It's weird.
It's difficult for me to ignore what you're saying twice.
Wow. It only happens with you on your show. That's weird. And it just has started happening lately. And hearing me twice, that's great. I'm glad.
I'm not hearing it now. Let's see. The Wolf says, the guy with the juicy lips you say is drunk all the time. Juicy lips, I say is drunk all the time. Oh, Trevor Garner? Tom had the same reaction to his stand falling as I had when my SG fell off the sand. Yeah. It's delayed reaction curse. The thing happens and you build up rage and you then release it all with a curse word. I know that voice from anywhere. Yes, Steffi Lindley. Bill's boys are cute. I didn't say they weren't cute. I'm just saying. That sounds like the Reverend Wild Bill. Let me ask you a question. Does your son use a Mac or Windows?
Both.
What does he prefer?
Depends on what he's doing. If he's developing, he likes the Mac.
Don't have to say anything
If
else.
he's playing games, he likes the Microsoft, the Windows.
Dupadu says, Karen Garvey says, SG Fanboy is best with computers. He's certainly best with AI and graphics. That's no question there. The Wolf says, the Rev. Steffi Lindley says, stop. I'm going to wee my pants laughing at you guys. Why would we stop? SG Fanboy says, saying hi to Karen Garvey. And the Wolf says, no, the guy that wrote jokes for Carson. Oh, Stuttering John. Oh, no, the guy that says he wrote jokes for Carson. Who would that be?
Yeah.
I can't even think who that would be. Because Stuttering John was Leno.
Right. Well, no, Stuttering John, that was that Leno?
Yeah.
That he wrote for?
Yeah.
Did he write for him for a while? Because I know he's also...
well, he says he wrote for him.
Yeah.
Howard Stern.
Oh, Stern, that was it.
Yeah.
God, that slipped my... Wow. I hate it when my brain goes on Bahama cruise and leaves me standing at the curb with the damn luggage.
What do you think?
Ain't no fun at all.
What do you think about us watching the Why We Fight movies? One of them.
Well, y'all watching it, I don't know. It's where this old man right here can remember to turn the daggum thing on at 1 o'clock or not. You know, being eat up with CRS disease, I keep forgetting about that, and I don't find out about it until that evening after it's already over. And then I have to go back and watch it as a rerun.
But what do you think about watching that particular film? Was my question.
Well, I'm not familiar with it, sir.
Oh, you haven't seen the documentaries called Why We Fight? They were made during the war, and
No,
Frank,
I was in it,
Frank,
so I wasn't watching it.
Frank Capra made them. They're really good, and a lot of Hollywood stars contributed. Bigga says, "Hey Tom, are you going to the Ripaverse times FNT times G+G Dallas meetup this Saturday? Would be great to have a Tom Gulley fan meetup there too." I don't know one damn thing that you just mentioned. I don't know what the Ripaverse is. I don't know what FNT is. I don't know what G+G is. I don't know where it is. I don't know what it is.
Well, it is Dallas.
Yeah, guess what? Dallas is kind of a big city. I don't know where in Dallas it is. I don't know where it is. You scared me, says Terry Nee. I didn't think it was possible to scare Terry Nee. The Wolf says, I think it's the guy that's on the replayables. Wolf, I have no idea who you're talking about, man. I don't.
Maybe
this is something.
Network.
This is something that if Wolf and I were on the phone, if this is something Wolf and I were on the phone, I would guess for a half an hour, and he'd go, "No, not him," and I'd keep guessing and keep guessing and keep guessing, and then finally, he'd give me some arcane clue, and I'd go, "Oh, you mean so and so?" Yes. Oh, okay. SG Fanboy, can I please adopt you? Sure, Mom. Terry Nee. Tom was just shooting me the finger. Sorry I'm late. I wasn't shooting you the finger. Toby McGrovey says, writer for The Tonight Show with Jay Leno, also known as professional chair spoiler. Bleeding hemorrhoids. Karen Garvey says, SG Fanboy is our son. We just adopted him. Bigga says, looks like it is at the Boozy Bird off Midway in Carrollton. Well, I know where Midway in Carrollton is, but Bigga, I don't know what the freak the event is or anything else. And you're starting to tick me off. What the What the hell is it? Hey, are you going to the Conniption Gajabo Boogie Bongan thing? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I'm going.
People.
I'm going to wear my tutu.
Damn autocorrect, I give up. 3 dudes make fun of this guy. His kid draws these terrible cartoons. Gee, now I'm even more confused. Wolf inhaled too much secondhand pot with Marley. No, Wolf wasn't a pot guy. I knew you'd get it, Tom.
He's a liquor.
He likes his liquor.
Liquor. L-I-K-K-E-R. Liquor.
Wolf doesn't like pot. No, Wolf doesn't like pot. Julian says, do they distribute keychains? Big Eye, you're a nice guy and everything, but I hate it when people come in here and do that. Hey, are you going to the elephant wheel ear pin thing? I don't know what that is. Well, I think it's going to be on Saturday. I don't know what it is. I think they're having it over there at Trinity Mills and Midway. I don't know what the Anyway. Secondhand pot is the best, says Karen Carvey. Do you think that's true?
No. First-hand's the best.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Second-hand just don't do nothing to you. You know. I mean, believe me, I have actually sat in a car with 4 people, smoked out, and it does not help unless if you do it don't work. I'm sorry. And then when those lights come up behind you, and when you roll down the window and that smoke comes rolling out, and they go, "Are you smoking in there?" Not anymore. We're not. And then he goes, "Can you walk through the eye of this needle?" I can't even see the needle, much less walk through it.
Wolf says,
but anyways,
I could have a meeting at Big Fatty Flaming Foods, but that's a pretty good distance from here. Bigga says, some comic book thing, pal. Free entry, just an RSVP. I don't know who will be there. I don't know why I would go.
Yes, Tom, you strike me as a comic book convention person.
Well,
you really do.
I used to be.
Well, you used to work for them, but I mean, I don't know.
Well, that too, but it's like
I don't know if I'd really see you at a convention.
He's talking about a meetup and this and that, and it's just like, man, oh man.
And you don't know who's going to be there.
Yeah, if you said me and Goat Scroat and this person and Louis Malago and blah 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 will be there, I might say, why don't we meet up at Poe Melvin's, or why don't we meet up at this particular pizza place beforehand, or in the parking lot, or any number of other things. But I just, as a media personality, I can't just willy-nilly be. Rev, oh my God, my lungs are weak because I'm a runner-walker. My friends blow secondhand smoke my way, and the high is so good. If they blow it in your face, I don't know that it's necessary secondhand.
You talk about weak lungs. Now look at me. Tom, you know, yeah. You know what I've got.
Yeah.
And my lungs are weak. I mean, I've only got... I got my, and by the way, I did when I went to my pulmonary doctor. He gave me some good news.
What's that?
I have now dropped down to 19% use of my lungs.
Yeah, but you're getting a lot out of that 19%, though.
Yeah, I am. But it went from 25 down to 19. He said, well, I was just getting older. It's like, great. So, in other words, in 5 more years, I'm going to be down to 5% of my lungs? When am I going to the iron lung? And I asked him, I said, well, ain't that about time you start getting a lung transplant? He goes, you're too old.
Yeah, he's
right.
right.
Like, well, gee, thanks, Doc. I said, I guess my next step is the iron lung then, huh? He didn't say nothing. Oh, Lord have mercy. I could see me now talking to you from an iron lung.
Terry Nee says, duoa. I don't know what that means. Maybe he meant dupa. I don't know. Terry.
Yeah, I think it was dupa.
That's probably dupa. Say goodnight, Gracie. Good night, Gracie.
Good night, Gracie.
Good night, Randy. You're a good man.
Good night. Bye, Randy. Hope you cooked some good stuff tonight.
What are you doing tonight? This is the last show till Sunday, by the way, because I'm not doing Wednesdays and Fridays because of replayables.
And yes, Toby McGrovey, that is true. I'm down to 19% lung usage. And that must be torture.
And it's all...
Only during certain times of pleasure does it get to be torture. If you catch my drift.
Yeah, that's 19% is 100% very kind sativa. There's just no more oxygen that goes in there.
Actually, I've got some spray I'm using now. It's
Primatine Mist.
No. It's made from hemp, but it's been proven it takes impurities and stuff out of the lungs. And I'm using it, and believe it or not, within a week you should be able to tell a difference. And believe it or not, I've tried it, and within that week, I have been able to tell the difference. My breathing is getting deeper and easier, if you know what I mean. I can take a deeper breath than I could before. So I'm hoping maybe by the time I go back to my pulmonary doctor, he'll go, well, you've gone from 19 back to 30% now. It's like, great. Sounds great. So that's what I'm looking forward to. And it does seem to be working, though. It really does.
Karen Garvey says, Tom just rolls with everything. I love it. I don't think that's true. I mean, I don't think I roll with anything. I think I'm a whiny little girl. That's what I think.
Well, you do roll with it. I mean, every once in a while I feel like asking you, Tom, would you like some cheese with that wine? But, usually you do roll very well with pretty much everything. You really do.
Really?
Hell, you put up with me.
I talked to a girl last night.
That's rolling pretty good.
That I like. I like this girl. And it struck me while I was talking to her, all I did the whole time I was talking to her was whine and complain about... See, when big things happen that are bad to me, I can deal with that. What I hate are little things like knocking over my mic stand, or I'm carrying stuff and I drop my keys on the ground, or they don't have the flavor of popcorners I want, or it's those little annoying things that make me go, through the roof. What's this here? Tommy Gross says, will you let us know what he says, Bill, if you don't mind? That's scary to hear. I hope it improves like that. I don't know.
Yeah, if you are still around in 6 months listening to the Tom Gulley Show, I will let you know what the doc says. But I see good things in the future. I really do.
Biggest says, not sure if I could get Stella to come. Well, you and most of the guys on Earth. Probably a few hours away from her. I didn't know that she even lived in Texas or near Texas. And I don't know who else you're talking about. And you are really, at this point, I don't want to come because you're too coy and you don't just say, Boat, Turkatron. You're just not forthright enough. So, some other time. I'll get a hold of Turkatron and go about it that way, because all you're doing is giving me a lick and a promise. Karen Garvey says, I can handle a leg break, but I can't handle a cat scratch. That's a good way to put it, Karen Garvey. Toby McGrovey's got little waving ghost-like things or something.
Oh, I tell you what I can't handle, and that's a paper cut.
Yeah, it's really bad.
Especially between the web of the fingers. Oh.
Terry Nee. Tom, you going to be at the Hootenanny and the Hullabaloo for the Humdinger? Well, Hootenanny and Hullabaloo are both TV shows on ABC in the, I think, 60s.
Yeah, they used, well, I don't know about ABC, but yeah, they both were TV shows. They really were. I remember that. Two different shows.
I know Hootenanny was on ABC. I can't be sure about Hullabaloo, which is really bad because I have a bunch of episodes of Hullabaloo on DVD. Thumbs up times 2, says Toby McGrovey. Well, thank you, Toby. People are laughing at Terry. It's are you coming to the whatchamacallit at the thingamajig with the
with the doomalolly? Mm-hmm.
For the love of Mike. Oh, God.
Pete's sake, I tell you, what can you say,
I guess Killing It with the Abels is supposed to be on in 27 minutes. Let me tell you something. My week started off like crap because I never caught up on my sleep for the 3.5 hours I sat around waiting for Killing It with the Ables to start, because Gen X Shawnee couldn't pull his head out of his butt and just text them back. Oh, we were so busy. Gen Z people think everything that happens to them is like Fallujah.
Oh, they're so entitled. I tell
worthless.
You, they think they are.
They're so. We were so busy. You've never seen it this busy. It's like, are you kidding me? You know, you ever heard of Gallipoli? You ever heard of Gettysburg? You ever heard? I mean, you weren't busy. You had time to stop for 30 whole seconds, look at your phone, and to the person you told you'd be ready at 8:30, say, "Hey, can't do it," or "Hey, it's going to be 11," or whatever. But you just don't care because it's all about you, and you're so self-absorbed, and you have manufactured this fiction that working in a restaurant or a retail store, at a gas station, or whatever it is you do is just so important that we were so big, it just couldn't be done.
And what was so bad about it, they were calling him, texting him, and everything, and he couldn't take time. How long does it take just to flip the button for them to go live?
And
Not very long at all. You don't have to stay on.
Didn't they
just get it started?
Didn't they just take him on a vacation with them, or met him on their vacation or something like that? It's just like, you inconsiderate little eyebrowless freak.
What it is Chris needs to figure out how to turn it on his own self. That way he don't have to depend on him.
Ding,
Bobby
ding,
does
ding,
his
ding,
show.
ding.
Bobby turns his show on.
Ding, 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 ding. We have a winner. And then, or just find somebody else to do it. That's the solution.
But
Steffi,
and then Shawnee, I will give credit though. Shawnee has been growing a set lately because of the way he's been treating the viewers. Yeah, he even jumped me one night. I don't know if you was on watching in the TV, but he jumped me one night.
Hey, he tried to jump me, but I had too many good responses. It's well, the one was, hey, I forget what he said back. How can you make me do blah blah blah? And I went, how can I make you come to fruition with pleasure? And I said, buy your mom hotter clothes.
Yeah, I was watching that one night. He was doing that with you back and forth.
Yeah, he didn't do.
But I was going to say, what was so bad about Saturday? You know how I am, my weird bedtimes and stuff.
Oh yeah.
It's like when I get sleepy, I go to bed. Whether it be 7 o'clock or 3 o'clock in the morning, just depending.
Yeah.
But Saturday night, I was up until 1:30 in the morning waiting for that.
Yeah, me too.
That I don't do usually. You know that. Yeah. I usually don't do that.
And then you got to watch the actual show, and that show lasts 2.5, 3 hours. So now it's really freaking late, and it's Sunday.
Do you think I would wait? Do you think I'd wait 5 hours on the Tom Gulley Show?
Hell no.
Hell no, I'd just go watch it in rerun.
Yeah. And so then you try to catch up on that sleep on Sunday. It's just not going to happen. And so then you go in, and on Monday, you're in sleep deficit for your full-time 8-hour job that I assure you is much busier than working at the, Burger Hut or wherever else he works.
Speaking of that, do you like the office they made you?
Well, they haven't made it yet. They're building it.
Oh, I thought that's what you were waiting on before you go in every day.
No, see, we're in a temporary space in that building while they're building the real stuff.
Okay. Well, see, I thought you were going to be at your house doing work.
Why not just? Well, I was until this week, and I just don't understand why they didn't just keep us home until the actual thing was. Why?
I thought that's what they were doing. That's the reason why I asked you how you liked it.
They were for a while, but now they're not. And, I think the offices themselves won't be built until August or September.
I understand. And that's, I heard one time that you said that you do like the new job.
That's what they say. That's what they say, August to September. But you know what you should do with a construction person's estimate is multiply it times 4. I do like it. It's great. The people are great, and there you go. It's right. Let's see. Karen Garvey says, Stephanie? How do you calm Tom down? I don't know that Stephanie knows the answer to that
Stephanie
question.
don't know. That's the reason why I call.
The Wolf says the guy responsible for the Dabbleverse. 3 guys or 4 guys make fun of him while he shows bad cartoon drawings. Uncle Rico, is that his name?
Well, he's talking about Stuttering John.
He's talking about Stuttering John. I don't think he knows.
SJ.
I don't know who you're talking. Wolf, send me a screenshot or something, for God's sake.
He's talking about Stuttering John.
That's what I think too. Is where Turkatron says at the Tom Gulley Show, Biggs is trustworthy. He might be. I didn't say he wasn't trustworthy. I just said he was nebulous and vague and not telling me the details I need to make a decision. That's all.
Biggs just keeps beating around the bush and just doesn't come out and say it.
Yeah.
Don't beat around the bush. Just come out and say it.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
He gives me the name of an event that I told him I don't even have any idea what it is. He told me maybe it's on Midway. I got a news flash for you, and you know this, Turkatron. Midway is kind of a long street. Is it at is it at Midway in Frankfurt? Is it at Midway in Beltline? Is it at Midway in, I don't know, Arapahoe? Is it
Well, you got to start at one end, just walk and hit every place in between all the way to the other end.
Yeah, Turkatron says, wait, what decision? He was asking me if I wanted to meet up for the G&G FNT schnickety fargan whatever expo in Dallas on Saturday. And I'm like, I don't know when, I don't know where, I don't know who's supposed to be there, I don't know nothing.
And we're thinking this is Dallas, Texas, and not Dallas, Georgia.
Yeah. Stephanie Lilly says compliments, reminding him how often he truly is, and we adore him, or we wouldn't be here. We could be doing anything, but we assemble here because Tom is stone cold green. That's not going to calm me down, Stephanie.
In other words, what Stephanie is trying to say is with Tom, we dazzle him with brilliance and baffle him with bullshit. That calms him down.
There's nothing that really can calm me down once I'm... Terry Nee says, bring back hazing for Shawnee. Oh, yeah, haze him into the Stone Age. Haze his Russian migrant worker ass back into the Stone Age. Turkatron, is this a meetup? I'm down. I don't know, Turkatron. Dumbass won't put tent stakes in the ground. And so I'm not doing it now. He's got me so ticked off. Terry Nee says, bring back hazing for Shawnee, and the $5 are very much appreciated, Terry. Turkatron, we're going to do a meetup, but we can do a meetup whenever we want, and I don't have to be drugged through a broken glass and razor blades with lemon juice of frustration. We'll just go, we're meeting at Poe Melvin's on,
No, we need to do the Vegas trip.
Well, but there needs to be a Dallas meetup because there's a whole bunch of people from Pot Awful Cult and other places that we could do that. But the Wolf says, I don't use abbreviations because I only understand full sentences. That is the wolfest thing I've heard said all day. Fart in Nugan is a good word, says Toby McGrovey. Fart in Nugan, whatever. Wolf, I miss full sentences, says Carrie Garvey. Terry Nee says there's a Dallas, Pennsylvania, too. When we meeting up? I don't know, Turkatron. My preference is to not meet up anywhere until not this weekend, but next weekend. You have to remember, I worked 8 solid months with no days off. And these weekends I have open now are kind of special to me. But the weekend, not this weekend, but the one after that, sometime after that. And we'd be great. The Wolf says Dupa. Turk says, what about the double wide? At the double wide, is it open during the day? We could meet at Adair's. We could meet somewhere over in the barrio where you live. Turkatron says, I will make the flyer. Turkatron, you're awesome.
Hey, Tom. Yeah. Tom, I do mean to interrupt.
I know.
I will take this show over. But anyways,
Anyway.
what I was going to do is, I was just looking at time and everything, and I was going to say I'm going to back off of here. I basically just called so that you would feel that you are not wasting your money on Skype. That people do call in every once in a while, even though it is the same dadgum one every time.
I know. I've never understood.
You know. So,
All right.
And but I'm going to get off this thing right here and let you have it back and everything.
I hope you join us on Saturday.
I'll try to remember. I'll try. If you happen to see me on, I know this is asking a lot, but if you happen to see me on Facebook or something, just throw me a message and remind me, because, like I said, I've got CRS disease. I can't remember stuff.
Yeah, I know.
And it's all getting older, but I will talk at you later, brother, and you have a good night, and we will maybe see you on Killing It with the Ables.
Okay.
Talk to you later, sir.
All right, take it easy. Reverend Wild Bill, great as always. Let's finish up these chats, and I can get out of here so you guys can watch Killing It with the Ables. I hate when people see unusually shortened words for no reason. Like they don't have the time to say the full word. I heard someone say ridic once. Yeah, I don't like that either. It's very affected. Big S says, I told you, what is my bad, Tom? I saw it on Twitter today. Yeah, dude, stop it. Stephanie says, well, Bill, pick me up on your way to Dallas and we can tag team drive and share snacks. Guys, we're just talking about people that already live here getting together. That's it. We've been talking about it for a long time. I don't go into their Discord anymore, so that's why it hasn't happened. So you can thank Lloyd Dobbins, or whatever he calls himself. The Wolf says, the only abbreviation I ever use is FAB. And even that's pervish. Karen Garvey says, Tom, no days off for 7 or 8 months. Yes, I was working Saturday and Sunday. Hey, wait a minute. I call in, Rev. The phone lines. Yeah, the Wolf does call in. He's got you there, Rev. The doctor says, I've called in once. I'd call in again, but my voice sucks. Your voice is fine. Nothing wrong with your voice. Nothing wrong with your voice. Nothing wrong at all. You're a man, just like the rest of us. SG says, ridic is what Caitlyn Jenner will do when she changes her mind. I gotta read these before I read these. Sometimes. Terry Nee says, Rev, I have memory like a sieve. Let's see here. Yeah, Dobbins is a jerk. I don't think he comes around anymore, thankfully. God, I hope his pubic hair beard got stuck in the wheels of a cement truck and he died tasting his own hemoglobin. Karen Garvey says, Terry Nee, yeah, you and me both. The Reverend says, the doctor, and you could have a nice voice like mine. Yeah, this doesn't have to do with your voice. Stephanie Lindley says, I did 4 shots and called in tipsy once. You did do that. I do remember that. The Wolf says, Bruce still has one. I don't know what that's talking about. All right, guys, I got to get out of here. I'm hungry, I'm tired, and I'm old. But Saturday, 1 o'clock, I think we're going to watch one of the Why We Fight movies from documentaries about World War II. And pretty sure that's what we're going to do. And from now on, the show's on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and then the watch party on Saturday. And we're on at 8 Eastern, not 7 Eastern, because I simply can't get back here in time to do 7. If I could, I would, but I can't. So. Changes, turn and face the strain. Changes. Look at how my show gets moved around now. 'Cause time may change me, and I'll change show time. Anyway. Will says, no, watch Sword and Sandler films. You mean Sword and Sandal. Well, if you recommend me a good one that's public domain, it's got to be public domain is the hard part. Watch party is on Saturdays now. It's on Sunday. Did I say Saturday? If I did, I'm wrong. It's on Sunday. But it could be on Saturday sometimes if some chick I know wants to do something on Sunday. I can move it. Karen Gravy says, thanks, Tom. Where Tom goes, we all go. Thank you for saluting. Reverend Mobile says, I thought it was 1 p.m. Sunday. I'm sorry, I made a mistake. For Christ's sake, it's sometime. It's going to be Sunday at 1 p.m. this weekend. It could be Saturday the next week. Who knows? God. Jeez. Almighty. Ugh. You people keep saying Saturday and wonder why I don't watch. Well, you turn on the notification, I guess. I don't know. Other people make it. I don't know. You know, at a time like this, I only thing I have to say is, till next time. We'll see you next time.